Hey guys, this is Joey with Summit Clean and Restoration, and in a world of so many choices, it's important to have a professional walk you through and know which choice is right for you. We've got Jim Kuhlman to help us sum it up. Hey guys, this is Joey with Summit Cleaning and Restoration, here with another Sum It Up video. We've got a guest with us, Jim, who is celebrating 17 years in the insurance industry. So congrats, Jim.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
With all that experience that you've had, I have a couple questions for you.
Yep.
One, who are you, and what would you feel like is the best part of your job?
Yeah. So I'm Jim Kuhlman. I'm a State Farm agent here in Corvallis, Oregon. Been here for 15 years as an agent, and probably the best part is that it really lines up with my passions. I started college thinking I wanted to be a business major, switched at the end to be an education major and taught high school for a number of years, got to be a teacher. Then I transitioned to being a pastor for many years, and eventually then transitioned to what I do now as a State Farm agent, where I really feel like I get to do all three. I get to be a business owner who gets to teach, but really has a pastor's heart with the role that we take with our customers.
Cool. Which is important for a lot of people to know that, agents are there to take care of their clients. So it's cool that you have that passion that lines up with it. With those 17 years, what have you found to be the most difficult part of your job?
I think that we deal in a world that is all about things that are important, but they're not urgent. And we try professionally to help people put a plan in place prior to them becoming urgent, because by the time they become urgent, oftentimes you have a lot less choices of how to help. So, I think the hard part is the more you're in this industry and you recognize the risks that people have, and you want people to get their house in order prior to something going wrong, sometimes you never get that chance. And that is hard when it's your profession.
Yeah, from our experience in the restoration industry, it's a lot easier seeing clients. They're able to handle a lot easier when they have insurance and they're fully covered, everything, rather than them finding out, okay, this wasn't fully covered or had no coverage on this type of thing.
Yeah, I think it's one of the value adds that we really bring is that we're wanting to have a long-term relationship with our clients, where we're walking with them through the different seasons and periodically pulling together to make sure we're all in agreement what they have and why, and it still matches up with their needs. And we're thinking ahead about future changes and future challenges and putting a plan in place with them.
Cool. What has been one of the most common questions that you've heard, and how would you answer it?
I think people are often, where it relates to homeowners insurance, people are often wondering how they know that they've got enough coverage. Oftentimes maybe they get a little confused and they want to say, hey, what the amount of coverage that I see on my policy doesn't match up with what I think my house is worth. And we, remind them that the policy has various coverages, and the one they're probably looking at is really meant to replace their structure. And so we take people through a very personalized, in-depth calculator to come up with what would it cost to replace their structure today, to make it brand new based on where it is. And that is a personalized process that I think a lot of people haven't gone through, and then they're not familiar with it, and so they have this anxiety of whether they have enough.
Yeah, well, and personally, I think it's important to be able to walk through that with your agent, because just signing up through a computer, like if I sign up through a computer, I wouldn't know exactly what coverage I'm getting, or I think, oh yeah, I need this, or oh, I don't need that. Whereas you guys, you with your 17 years of experience, you would have a better idea of what I would need if I sat down and talked with you, rather than me trying to input it over a computer.
Yeah, I think a lot of the insurance marketing that gets spent is trying to convince consumers that insurance is a commodity, that it's the same, and really the only factor you need to look at is the price. But we try to remind people insurance is actually a promise and not all promises are the same out there.
Yeah.
And so you want to not only deal with a company that follows through on their promises, but that they've helped you think about the other important things. None of us make buying decisions in a vacuum. We're all looking for a good value. We're trying to be the best value, not always just strictly trying to be the lowest price.
Cool. Well, if you have questions about your coverage, talk to your local agent. If you don't have a local agent you feel like you can trust, who is passionate about caring for you, I encourage you to talk to Jim. And if you have more questions about the restoration industry or the insurance industry, ask us and we can sum it up. Thanks for watching our video. Thank you for your active support. Your referrals are how we stay in business. Feel free to follow any of our social media pages where you can watch even more of our videos. Please like, react, or comment to the videos that you do watch so we know what you want to see more of. Thanks for watching.